Okay, so Corey, we need to teach these beta males a thing or two.
Oof.
How do I forget about women without hating them? Context. I want to raise my game. Sorry.
Well, if the guy is hating women, typically what I see is they're probably starting to consume some red pill content. And I would say if you're going to go red pill, you should probably follow President Dream, Anthony Johnson, and see what he says. Because what I do like about what he's doing is there's a lot of dirtbags and frauds in the manosphere, if you will. And a lot of stuff went down between him and Rollo Tomasi, and Anthony lays it all out. He's got the documentation, he's got texts and everything. So what I like about him is he holds people accountable when it turns out that they're a bunch of worms. So, but what I see is the guys that get angry and pissed off at women typically got mommy issues going on, and then they get this red pill content, and you got dudes that are wounded. There's like one guy that's really big. I'm not going to mention his name, but he I think married a woman that was like a single mom, and she just raked him over the coals. And lots of guys have had bad experience in divorce court and stuff like that, especially guys that live in blue states. And so you can tell this dude is kind of bitter. And I remember him, a clip of him, I think it was, he's like, he couldn't get any women to go on his show. And yet this guy's got a very successful channel, and he's got a book that's, sold a lot of copies of books. And yet he said he couldn't get any women to come on his show because he doesn't make women feel safe. They obviously don't like him. If he's supposed to be a ladies' man, he can't get one woman to come on and discuss his views on women. And it tends to be very, very negative, especially going after single moms and women that have kids. And it's like talking like you're going to get a dude like him is going to find a 24, 25-year-old virgin, good girl, religious, and just kind of like ridiculous things. And so a lot of these guys are just pissed off at women. And I've seen countless emails, countless phone sessions especially the last few years, that some of these other guys have really become popular, is that people will follow me and they'll get really good and they'll get some good relationships going, or women will really like them, they'll be successful, and they get this red pill stuff and they repulse women because they get angry. I mean, you guys have all been the brunt of it in the comments, these guys that are really pissed off and angry and condescending, and they talk to you guys like your children, and it's like no wonder women don't like them. And so don't go too far down the rabbit hole of the red pill stuff, because if you're reading things and it's just making you angry and pissed off, it's not helping you. You want ease and delight. Women want to feel safe with you. And if you're getting angry and pissed off all the time, then whatever you observe, you participate in. And if you're observing a lot of butthurt, wounded men that got mommy issues, and you're trying to learn from them and you're getting angry, that should be a clue that you're not learning from a competent man. You're learning from a wounded boy that's projecting their insecurities, their fears, their doubts, their screwed up way of looking at the world onto you, and you're becoming like them. And you want a life of ease and delight. You want to be in a peaceful, relaxed state. Women are going to feel safe around you if you're happy, if you're fun, you're positive, and you shouldn't be getting pissed off at all. It just tells me that, like I said, that's what I see when guys get that. It's in the comments, they're really angry, and guys have like talked to in phone sessions or have sent emails, or like they were doing well with me, and they get in the red pill stuff because it's very popular. The videos get lots of views, and they just get angry, and all their success goes away. And then they come back, start reading my books again, and consume my videos, and all their success returns. So whatever you observe, you participate in. If you're getting negative vibes, or you're feeling negative and you're starting to hate women, whatever you're consuming, you should knock it off, because it's obviously not helping you.
Yeah, I feel like with some guys, like the desperation of the feeling of not being able to score a girl really discourages them and frustrates them to a point where, like, you could tell they just scream desperation and they scream insecurity, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, they're angry and they're pissed off, because if you're angry and pissed off, behind anger is always fear. And our two primary fears is fear that we're not enough. In other words, we don't have what it takes, or that we won't be loved and accepted by our friends, family, our peer group, the girl that we want to date, whatever it happens to be. So you got to get to a place where you're happy and you enjoy your life, you enjoy your time alone. Because if you're not proud about yourself or your life, how are you going to get, and you're not excited about your life, how are you going to get a girl excited about it if you're not even excited?
And if you're gonna get like completely pissed off over that, it's like the chances of you even scoring a girl with that behavior are like you're already automatically lowering your probability of even like scoring a girl with those kind of behaviors too.
Yeah, your vibe's going to scare them away.
Yeah.
They're not going to feel safe with you.
Can we like erase the term like scoring a girl? Like I don't think that that's like appropriate anymore.
Okay, Karen.
No, seriously, like it's not like
okay to be able to
don't be a Karen.
Okay,
we're not like a prize to be won.
Okay.
We're not.
I'm just saying. Okay, I'll just rephrase it, just so we can continue with the thing.
Erica the Karen has spoken.
No, I get what she's saying.
It's just I think
don't
it's
say
just like a
score.
disgusting.
Score abroad.
I don't think that it's.
Score abroad.
I just think it's a really gross phrase at this point. Like
It's okay. Let me rephrase it. Give me a second.
Oh, I scored.
Like you didn't score me.
This broad.
Like you didn't bag this.
Put her in a burlap sack and threw
Fuck
it
this
over my
hoe.
shoulder.
Fuck this bitch.
Like where did you get this?
I get bitches. I get bitches.
I traded my best goats.
I traded her for
Okay, I'll just
for an axe.
pump and dump.
Let me
Just pump and dump.
Let me just
Gave you
rephrase
a 5
it
and
then.
an axe for this one.
Let me just rephrase it. Honestly, when it comes to pursuing a girl, if you decide to have that attitude, like the red pill attitude, the chances of you being able to actually pursue a girl you really like, you're automatically lowering your probability of even getting that girl, because it really does scare us away. It's like you're coming off too strong and it's coming off overwhelming and very immature. And as a woman, I don't like that. And I know most of you guys don't either. So
That's why guys shouldn't pursue. They should let women come to them. If you get to a happy place and you love your life and you're having a good time, your social circle, your life will just naturally attract women. When you're having a blast, doing fun things with like-minded people, that's typically when you run into somebody you were not expecting, and it just flows effortlessly because you're in the similar type of peer group. You're connected by either direct or tangential type of relationships. People who like the same things tend to like each other. Like attracts like. So when you build a great social life and a personal life, meeting women will just be a side effect to that.
yeah, but it's like definitely don't jump into like just pursuing the first girl you find too, because it's like at that point you're just
You let
like
her pursue you.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying, like, because I feel like there's guys out there that they're so desperate that they jump into the first girl that they find. And
Well,
it's
most
like,
guys,
that's not how that works.
there's a pussy embargo going on in their lives, and they're just desperate to have somebody give them a little trim.
Yeah, but
Wells
the frustration's going to
Fargo.
increase even more. And then they'll say, oh, no, it's the woman's fault. They go with the whole, like, immature comments. Oh, it's the woman's fault. I don't know why I can't get women, yada, yada, yada. And then when they do end up finding a woman that is actually good, very mature, worth the time, worth all that, they mess it up.
Right.
And then they're like, nah, like, I'm not even going to bother. And then they find another woman. They're like, oh, man, she's good. And then turns out she doesn't care. And they just go with the same kind of stance. It's like a vicious cycle, honestly.
Being victims.
Yeah, like they're missing out on good women, and especially if there's women, like
the
good
red
women
pill
in
guys,
front of them.
there's that victim mentality. It's not their fault.
You're missing out
It's
on
the
good
modern
and
woman
good
is the
wood.
problem. It's hypergamy. It's not their fault.
It's literally those same guys that, like, when they have a good woman next to them and they just don't want anything to do with them, even though, like, these women would be good for them, they just find a way to, like, shut them down, too. And it's like, it's a vicious cycle. It's like, they just don't know how to be able to handle certain things maturely. So it's really like what Corey said. You just need to let things flow organically. Let things just happen. Don't be desperate. Make the girl feel heard and understood. We will make it apparent when we like you. Do not get frustrated
we
when we
don't.
don't. And if we don't, we don't. Just move on, dude. Like, I get it. It's hard out there, but it's like, you can't force someone. Like I said, the probability of you being able to pursue that girl, you're just automatically lowering it.
Yeah, don't pursue. Let her come to you at her pace.
Women are cats.
It's a scientific fact that women are more attracted to men whose feelings are unclear. Never try to keep somebody that doesn't want to keep you. You're looking for, hell yeah, I'd love to date you. Hell yeah, I'd love to go out. Let's do it. This is exciting. Not, we'll see. Maybe I look at my schedule.
Sometimes girls are like, we'll see, because they want to like do that little playful thing.
Cat and mouse.
They want to do the cat and mouse because girls want to see if you're really
Great,
interested.
call me when you figure out your schedule. And if she likes you,
But
she'll
then
get
that
back.
sounds like you're really not that interested in her.
No.
No, you just aggravated him.
Yeah, you pissed her off.
Well, no, I'm saying you aggravated him.
If she likes you,
is
she'll
what I
still call
think.
you anyway.
Yeah, but you might have pissed her off too. Like it could be her time of the month. Like
That happens all the time. Women get pissed off. That's
Yeah,
fine.
well, then you can call her in a couple weeks and maybe she'll be in a different headspace and a better mood. But you want easygoing, easy to get along with. If you're the greatest gift you can give anybody is a gift of your time. And if she's not excited, she's not like, woo, then it's like, so what? If you're trying to make a date and your time's valuable and she's going, I don't know what my schedule is. Just say, great, we'll figure it out. Get back to me. I'd love to see you. And leave it at that. And if she likes you, she'll make the effort. And if she doesn't, you probably want to hear from her. I'd make 2 attempts most. If she's not excited, and if a girl likes you, she will be excited about making plans with you. And she won't want to screw it up. Typically, she'll make plans right there on the spot. And if she really does have to check her schedule, she'll check her schedule and she'll get back to you. She'll do what she says. She's got to make a mutual effort as well. You can't do everything for her.
but she also wants to see like if you're really masculine and if you're gonna push it. She wants to. Women will test you. They will test your boundaries. They do like to push them.
Mm-hmm.
The shit test.
And it
Yeah,
never stops.
They do that shit test.
They do it. Do.
They do.
They try to intimidate you. They feign being upset or displeased.
And they don't
Just
do
to
it
get
once.
the attention.
Yeah.
They
They
test
feign
you.
being displeased to see how you handle it. And that's when it's so much fun because you see it coming a mile away and then you can just make fun of them.
Yeah, but some women, I mean, sometimes it's like we like coming to our men for like a rescue, you know? Like anytime I ever get hurt, even if it's just like some little minute little thing, I always go up to my boyfriend and I'm always like, look at my boo-boo. Look at
We
it.
like to be feminine,
I'm
even
like,
if it
"Can
means
you
our
kiss
little
it
tiny
for me?"
boo-boos.
And
We
then,
like-
and then he'll
cut.
and he'll put Neosporin on it and bandage me up or what have you, or make me feel better, or, you know.
Wrap a little ice cube in a
yeah,
paper
or,
towel.
you know,
Or if
something
you're
like that.
Latino and you've heard of sana sana culito de rana, that also helps too.
So,
So-
Is that Vicks on the bottom of your feet?
It's like it's a Spanish thing where it's like, if you go sana sana culito rana, it's like all of a sudden
it's
you
the
just
little
like get
na, na,
better.
na,
It's like
na,
a
na,
kiss it to make
Yeah.
it better kind
Yeah.
of thing.
Okay.
I mean, this always works. And I mean, well, for me, it's most of the time it's not a minute, then I actually do always hurt myself. But
It's because you're a clutch.
Yeah, but we'll
Yeah.
do it to channel our feminine energy.
And it-
Why not?
it does
It's like,
make
please
it makes
kiss
you
it
feel
to make it better.
Yeah, it makes you feel better no matter what, because it's the attention that he is giving to you, and it's showing an emotion that the other person
It's the
cares.
affection and it's
Yes.
the love. It's like the little things.
And it's heartwarming.
yeah.
It's so heartwarming.
It's the little things like the little paper cut. Yeah. Oh.
Or almost cutting your clitoris off with a pair of scissors.
But you were trying so hard to give him that shape he wanted. Not of your vagina, but the hair. Right, Sonny?
You almost gave yourself sex reassignment surgery by accident.
Oh, Lord.
Gender reaffirming care.
Come on, Corey, get it PC here.
Gender affirming care, Chunky. Get it right. Not reaffirming,
He
just
wouldn't even let
affirming.
me use the scissors, so I was like trying to use the thing, and I was like, you ran down the batteries on the good one.
Ah!
And I was like, well, I guess I'll use this. He's like, nope, you're not using the scissors again.